Is getting the cheapest rate the most desirable outcome for practice owners? What else in the lease process should you be looking at when evaluating your lease contract? With our firm doing over 1,000 deals in over 30 years, we've learned a thing or two about negotiating and getting the best deal for our clients. As you can imagine, your situation is unique, and we take all of that into consideration as authorities in healthcare real estate transactions. Hi, I'm Brian Perry, and welcome to another episode of Finding MOB, where we show you how to optimize your next office space move. In this episode, we are going to show you 5 reasons you want to know what's in your lease contract so you don't end up in a world of regret. The reason this is important is because commercial real estate has more nuances than other real estate transactions. And when you add in the healthcare aspect, it becomes a totally different world. And most commercial real estate agents don't know how to handle that. So as a healthcare professional, these are some things you need to think about. What on earth is a modified gross lease, a full service lease, or even a triple net lease? What exactly are the budget implications for me? What are the current market terms for this property? Are there any restrictions at this property, or am I wasting my time? What condition is the property in? How soon can I occupy the space? So now we know why this is important. I want to share with you how to diagnose the situation so you can make a more educated decision. First and foremost, hire an agent. It doesn't have to be me, but hire someone that is a strong advocate and knows what they're doing. Remember, all landlords are different. They may offer you the cheapest rate, but it could be a nightmare if you have fixes or issues that need to happen quickly. You should get to know the business terms in a deal and be able to add up the value. A good real estate broker knows your budget and knows how to get to the best deal possible. A huge component for looking for property is finding a property that accepts your medical use. Just because a property may seem available, there are other factors that may make it not available. Another aspect of the deal is the condition of the property and how long it's going to take to build out your practice. When it comes to tenant improvement allowance, you're going to want to look at the market and the initial condition of the space. To put this in context, I want to share some examples of what I laid out so far. First, if you've seen an abnormally cheap rent, it's worth investigating. It may have something to do with the area, the property, or the landlord could be tough to deal with. We recently had an issue like this come up, and that removed that property from consideration. Next, the terms in a deal matter and often confuse clients, and even a lot of brokers. This is because it's not always clear what the rent and expenses are. If expenses are included in the rent, it may look like the rent is above market, but really it's not. Once we broke down what was included in that market rent, the client felt comfortable to move forward with the lease. You may find the perfect location for your business, but what happens when there's restrictions for your medical use? We recently had a mental health clinic expanding their business, and the landlord was hesitant. We were able to discuss the clinic and what they did and made the landlord more comfortable with their use. All of these examples should show you how important the holistic process is of moving into your space and negotiating your lease. The market is constantly changing, and you need a professional to navigate that for you. So now you know why it is wise to look at other factors beyond a cheap market rent in your next healthcare real estate move. If you want to discuss your new lease or expansion plans, feel free to contact me. All of my information is below. Thanks for watching. I'm Brian Perry with Finding MOB.